I'll be presenting to you today the concept of automatic success, automatic achievement, automatic attainment. What I mean is putting your life in a concise, predictable process of success. When we talk about an automatic car, you know what it means. It literally means a car that works with less effort. You don't need to be changing gear manually. It does it on auto, program to act in a certain way at a certain point. In the same way, a man's life can leave the struggling mode and enter the auto mode. When you look at those people that succeed significantly, you will see that their lives seems to be running on auto. Their lives are not haphazard. Their lives are synchronized in a certain way to create the success you see in them. They wake up knowing what to do. They wake up moving in a particular direction. What is the difference between such lives and yours? You too can begin to live your best life today. You too can program yourself to succeed on the auto. You too can live the path of struggling. I was inspired to share this with us based on an encounter yesterday. I was discussing with my wife. I told her very soon I will have such an edifice as an office. She looked at it and said, big vision. And I smiled to her. I said, actually, what I have in mind is bigger than this. Then I began to share with her what I'm sharing with you today. I said, what precedes success is your imagination, is the picture you carry on the inside. It depends on the kind of thought you entertain over time. And I told her, what you fail to think, imagine, accept as grand within you, you can never achieve. Then I share with her also, I said, for instance, if you have an aim of having a 1 billion naira, dollar, cedis, or whatever currency, it's a thought. Yes, somebody will say, mere wishing, wishing, mere thought. It's more than that. If the thought is ingrained in your heart, year in, year out, overly for a very long time, all your system will be wired in a way to work towards achieving it. Then I gave her this scenario also. I said, if you have a settled thought of owning 1 billion worth of currency, what do? Your thought will now go higher to think of selling 1,000 to 1,000,000 people. Is it not possible? Or selling 100,000 to 100,000 people. Am I right? Yeah. So by so doing, you will now put the success in a discrete, small bit to achieve it. But why many people fail to dream big, to imagine big, is they look at the whole without being able to see the step-wise process. Then they annul the thought and say it is not possible. And the power of thought is this. When you begin to think a thing, your body is program around that thought. Your mind begin to work in that part because our mental state work along our thought. Let me ask you this. Have you seen anybody who made up his mind to travel to the northern side today and suddenly find him in the southern end, except that such a person is mad? Basically, we drift towards our thought. So, if you want to succeed in life, you must encumber your mind with thought of success. If you want to achieve greatly in life, you must allow positive thought within you. I know some people will say positive thought doesn't achieve anything. But look at the world we have today, the telephone, the computer, everything. Looking critically, men have thought of it. It may not be the exact generation that first thought of it. The aeroplane by the Wright brother were thought of, conceptualized by certain people, but the dream didn't die. It moves from one generation to the other, just like a Latin word, imprimis, which means ideas has consequence. Thought has consequence. So if you want to put yourself on autopilot for success, change your thinking, program yourself, and I will tell you, it is possible. It is possible for you to become a millionaire. It is possible for you to become a political leader. It is possible for you to become a great religious leader. It is possible for you to live your best life. It is possible for you to have a wonderful marriage. It all begins with your thought. Stinking thought, defeated thought, negative thought also produce after its kind. And the predominant thought within you is what places you on auto, whether for success or for failure or for struggling. Today, make the shift deliberately. Begin to entertain the kind of thought you want. As for me, I have my thought of being elevated above the ordinary, and I have the thought of becoming impactful in my generation. I have the thought of being a solution to many. I have the thought of waking up every day, putting smile on people's face. I have the thought of having a grand establishment that impacts people to become productive in life, to become great leaders in life. And have the church to become known for righteousness, moral stance, and things that conform to godliness. What do you stand for? It begins with the kind of thought you allow. On a final note, if you really want to change and change drastically, shift from everything that corrupts your thought. Align yourself with those that will help you to achieve the big dream. Thank you very much. I am Wale Adewumi. Have a pleasant day.